What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, and between hot attics, shitty cat people's houses that smell like ammonia, and being out in the field pulling services, I'm just getting to the pulling truck now. We're planning on going to Fonda tomorrow, which is gonna be Friday. The only thing that we want to do is I got a new part for the truck for a drive pressure gauge from JGS Turbo. So we're gonna roll the truck back out and see if we can get it put in this afternoon and get all set to go pulling tomorrow. All right, so plan for today. We are going to replace this old copper coil and this old sensor that was back when this truck still drove on the street. We're getting rid of our fuel pressure gauge, which is right here, because we got rid of that in order to put oil temp back on. First things first is we're gonna put the new drive pressure soot separator in, which is a cool little unit I got from JGS Turbo. I was looking around online for something for a drive pressure gauge to not get destroyed, because what happens is the soot blocks it up, and they make this guy, the soot separator with a little diaphragm. So we get this guy installed. You guys are about to watch probably the least qualified person in the world to use this, but we're gonna fucking try. Need a reamer. So, important, always reamer out. Insert and twist. If you're not twisting, you're not trying. So pretty much what we're doing is we're gonna try and turn as tight an idea out of here as we reasonably can to try and, if we can match the height of our return rail, that'd be really cool. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount it so this inlet here is mounted about the same, whatever height that 90 ends up being, out backwards behind our cowl. So it'll be out of the rain. There are so many guys that use this every day that are stopping me right now. So we all know before I start bending, got a little bit of boy showing. Let's see if... Oh. They're on the ground. All right, so I think that's a halfway decent 90 right there. You can straighten him out on the weight rack, and that's a fairly straight piece of metal. I know you can't see that right now. Just know I'm trying to... Oh, I dropped everything again! Oh, that doesn't... Oh my... Got a pretty nice 90 right there. Oh, fuck. Where's the other piece? Shit. Fucker, I keep dropping everything. It looks like our 90 is gonna come out below our fuel rail line, which is a good thing. Cut a little bit long. Cut a little bit long. You'll be happy to cut it a second time. And obviously this guy, we'll put him in the vise to straighten this guy out and make sure that this guy's on the same plane and all that. Because we can. And we'll make sure that this guy runs exactly parallel with that guy. So yeah, I'm gonna go straighten this guy out right now. Let's show you guys this. So you guys can see how that guy's coming along. I'm gonna go take this guy and make sure that he's flat all the way here. This kick 45 or 30, whatever. We're gonna make sure he twists down flat, and then we'll tighten these bad guys once this guy is in position. Then we'll put the sensor on it, plug it in, and we'll give it a test and see what we got. Uh-oh, I lost a nut. we buy it by the case, so we got a supply. Alright, it's Friday, we should be pulling, but unfortunately Mother Nature got us, and Fonda got 3 inches of rain in a half hour, and they are rained out for today. So that means we don't get to go pulling, and our next pull is going to be next Friday at Monadnock, and they're not running a limited pro stock class there, they're running what they call pro trucks. So I'm going to put the cut tires in the trailer, and if I can run them, I'm going to run them. Alright, well, you can see they fit. Other than that, I'm going to drag the truck back in. We should have everything that we need done because we were prepped to go pulling today, so we're prepped to go pulling next Friday. Welcome back to another episode of It's Always Raining When Matt Wants to Go Truck Pulling. Friday morning, I actually had a day off of work. We're going to go up to the gear jammer hook and try out the cut tires, but I just got word from Josh. That pull got canceled. Josh told me that Fonda was canceled. Now he told me that gear jammer was canceled. But they're gonna redo, they're gonna let us hook tomorrow with the semis, so that means we still get to use cut tires. And yeah, that's the deal. Gonna put, I think, 4 degrees of timing in the motor because we're gonna use that to try and grab a little bit more RPM. But other than that, no more changes. Alright, so before I go and set up the camera for a time lapse, I just want to give you guys the quick basics of diesel timing. A lot of you guys already know this, so you can tell me how wrong I am. I'm going to tell everybody else. When you look at our motor, we have our injection pump, and our injection pump is gear driven on the front. So on these billet front covers, if you take out all these bolts, there's going to be a gear in there that's got a, actually I got them right here. You get a gear with 5 bolts that you can take out. There's a couple different styles, but the one I have is the more common one. And one of them is a little egg-shaped guy like this. You'll notice that this one's a 0 because it's right in the center. And then like this one, which is way off center, it's actually a 5. So that means it's 5 degrees, and that can go 5 degrees this way, advance, or 5 degrees that way, which is retard. So what we do is we open this all up, we loosen up, and then we take that one bolt out, replace it with the keyway that we want. We just rotate the engine forward or backwards depending on how we want to affect the timing according to the keyway in relation to the one that's already in it. And then bada bing, bada boom, send all the bolts back, and now your injection pump is now further or more backwards from the rest of your engine where it was before. Pretty simple once you know. So here is the gear that I was telling you about. We got our 5 bolts. So these guys are slotted with the washers, you can see right there. And then here is our keyway bolt. So we're gonna take that guy off. We're gonna see what number he's at, and then we're gonna do some math, add 4 to whatever that number is, and then we'll tighten it back up. Pretty quick and easy. Well, unfortunately my phone fucked up and I didn't record anything more for the timing, so I guess I'll just show you guys that next time. But what we're going to do now is I got my little boost leak checker guy that I have made up, and I'm just going to give this a quick run through just so we have some time, put it on, see if we have any leaks. I don't think we do, but I didn't check yet this year, so it's worth looking into. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how we use that. And then all we're going to do is we're going to hook up some air to this, turn this valve to where it's just letting it through a little bit, and we'll just feel around, spray some soapy water, and just look for anything obvious. You know, we're not pressure testing this, we're just looking for like any like pretty obvious leaks. Say we got ourselves a clean bill of health, which is really good to know. We found one little leak over there on our charger output temperature, but we found that, tightened it up, and we're good to go. So we're at about 15 pounds. I don't feel any coming out of this. Alright, I think we're sealed. Alright guys, like I said earlier in the video, turns out they did run the poll Friday afternoon, and we didn't end up going, unfortunately, but we still went up there Saturday to check out what they had for semi-truck pulls and all the rigs that they had out in the parking lot, and had a great time. So, here's a couple videos I shot there, and see you on the next one. Thanks guys.
Cast me far away. Play these little